We recently just finished up Leap Year. It was leapyear.tv is the website. It's a 10-episode, around 8 to 9 minutes each. It was made for Hiscox Insurance, and it's a show about people starting their own business. So we just finished it. It was on Hulu also. Did really great. I think almost 3 million views now, and so we're hoping that gets a second season. We'll know a little later. And we're pitching a show called Lovemakers. We're working with a company called Mindshare, which is a big media agency. So they're pitching that around with us. And then we have 9 scripted series that we just wrote up, like the pitches to them. And we're kind of sending those out, getting feelers for it.
How do you line up with a brand, and how do you get a brand involved? And how is it productive being with a brand, and how is it a pain in the ass sometimes?
Sure. So we have multiple ways of getting to brands. A lot of the work we've done was with Blip TV, actually. So we did the 7-Eleven road trip with Blip TV. It was a reality show for 7-Eleven. And we did like Samsung videos with Blip and Reebok videos. So that was purely, we pitched with Blip. Blip pitched as a distribution company. We pitched as their production company. Other things, people came to us. Wilson Cleveland came to us from CJP Digital and said, hey, I have a client. Can you, Hiscox Insurance, can you guys make a series for him? So, and then we go out with our agent and pitch to brands and things like that. So there's multiple ways of doing it, and we're trying to hit them all. We've been really lucky, actually. We haven't really had really terrible clients. 7-Eleven was amazing. They let us do whatever we wanted, pretty much. Hiscox was really great, too. They let us have a ton of creative freedom. They just wanted a really good show, and they trusted us, which was, I think that's key. A lot of brands don't trust the creators, and I think that's where the fights start happening. But so far, everyone we worked with has more or less trusted us, so that's been great. There have been, there was, I'm not going to name the brand because it just makes me angry saying it, but they hired us to do like a few 30-second spots, and they kept changing their minds on what they wanted. And they were like, write us these scripts, okay? And then they were like, no, don't write us these scripts. They didn't pay for that stuff. They just kept saying like, keep getting, and they can think of the idea, and then so finally they agreed on some. We shot them exactly the way they were in the script, and then they watched them and they're like, we're not going to put them up. They paid us, fine, but I want our work to be shown. I don't want it to just be thrown in a basement.
So how does your work get seen? Blip is obviously a big platform. Mm-hmm. Is it earned media, or is there advertising around it? How do they?
Yeah, they all like for 7-Eleven, they basically bought out the ads on Blip for like a month. So Blip just kept pushing people toward the site, and that's how we got a lot of views. With Hiscox Insurance, with Leap Year, same thing. They bought various ads on YouTube, and then there was a lot of social media kind of marketing and a lot of just constant Facebook and Twitter posts, not by us, by CJP Digital did it. So there was, and Attention Span Media actually, they helped too. But they push the traffic through various sources, through different, like I wish I could give a better answer, but we're usually not responsible for that side of things. We make the product. On our end, I do as much as I can. I write to, the media contacts that I have now or blogs that I like and try to get it written.
So it seems that most original video has to be produced under a branded arrangement. Is that fair to say, or?
For like, if you want to get paid, yeah. I mean, it depends. If you want to make what we make, kind of, because, we have to hire a crew, right? We have to pay a good amount of people. We have to pay actors. We have to pay everyone, or we try to. And so, yeah, I mean, unless you have a really rich uncle, you have to. I would say it's the only way now, unless a network wants to put in money, but networks do the same thing right now. Their online departments just go, okay, great, we'll find you a brand. So yeah, I'd say for scripted content, probably right now, but someone's going to figure out a different way, I'm sure. You could crowdsource, you can get money from people donating, but you can't make $1 million like that. You can't, budget $1 million. So if you want a real budget, I would say a brand is the way to go. Trending topic number 2, bars.
Bar is a nice place for good-looking people to go reject one another.
R2 Danielle.
Bar is a nice place for good-looking people to go reject one another.
Laughs out loud.
At Danielle, funny.